Hi, my name is Maria. I'm a mathematician, and today I'm going to tell you how to make a decimal game. So one thing that I did in my classroom when I taught 8th grade, and you can make this harder or easier depending on what grade level you're dealing with, is I took 3 different versions of a decimal. So on flashcards, you would take a decimal, let's say for example 0.25, and on the next flashcard you're going to write its equivalent in a fraction form. So 0.25 is the same as 1/4. And then on another index card you can write its equivalent as a percent, which would be 25%. Now if you wanted to make another flashcard, you could also do a fraction that needed to be reduced. So you don't have to put 1/4, you can also put 2/8 or something that will make the kids work a little bit harder. So now what I did was, if I chose to do 3 versions of the decimal, I did that for multiple numbers. So I would do another set, let's say for example, 0.5. So I would do 0.5, I would do, instead of 1/2, let's make it a little bit harder, and let's say 7/14, and then I would do 50%. Now what you do is you give each of your students one of these index cards, and then you're going to put on a timer. So I think I gave them about 1 minute to see if they can do it. So in 1 minute, the kids have to scramble around the room and they have to find their match. So it's like a physical game of match. And all 3 of these guys would have to get together. So you want in one corner of the room for these 3 index cards to be together. Somewhere else in the room, these 3 should be together. And you time them, and you know your kids, so you know how much time they need. If you need to make this a little harder, for example, with 8th grade, it wasn't just at this level. What I would definitely do is add decimals, because that's where they start getting tripped up. So I would do things like 0.0025, and then also have this one and have 0.025. So they have to think a little bit harder, and they're not just looking for the numbers, they're looking for decimal versions of them. So this is one game that you can play in your classroom and modify depending on the level of your students. My name is Maria, and I just showed you how to make a decimal game.